And Gable, folks and friends, I'm gonna bid you adieu as I get your real host on. Please enjoy tonight's crazy, wacky, and dare I say, painful episode of fiVe.
Are we allowed to talk during this segment? Oh. Sorry, Sam. Hey, isn't that the lady?
I'm talking to the intro, you bastards!
Sorry!
Fucking manners, these players. God fucking damn it. Sorry, Nokia.
I'm not sorry.
Fucking despicable bastards. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of fiVe, where the correct answer is always shutting the fuck up during the intro video. Some of you have been here like 4 times. You don't fucking know the rules.
This is my second time.
This is my first time.
The mechanical equipment is excused. The rest of you are not. Well, hello. My name is Necktie Sam. I am your host, your quiz master, and more importantly, the man with $500. $500 that he's willing to give to one of these below average players if they can survive the questions and each other. Now, last week, we had a financial victory. A player walked away with money. Apio walked away with some very good amount of cash. But will the players repeat that? Or will they stumble? Will they fall? And will they, as they say, fuck it up? The chances are high. Oh, already off the bat, the players are getting booed by the chat. What a lovely start. Very good, Hanshara. Tell them they suck. They need to know the truth. I didn't want to tell them the truth, but thank you, Hanshara, for sharing how real and painful life is. Now, let's go say hello to these sad, miserable players. Now, first up, he is returning to the show, but having the impunity to be on the show and not even go to a quiet environment, sitting outdoors, a fucking patio. It is, of course, Marzipan. Welcome back to the program. With 3 hands. Hello, Marzipan. Can you talk? Do you have words?
Well, I mean, I'm drinking and I'm in the bar, so I guess I have no respect for the show enough to be in a home environment.
Absolutely. Now,
Show your doggy. Show your doggy.
Yeah.
Doggies down here.
Okay. And
Doggy.
There she goes.
the rules are, if you bring a dog on the show or a cute animal, you get $1. So the team starts with $1 extra in the bank account.
Yes.
And
Do
that's all.
fiancés count? I can have $1 to the bank.
Well, the good news for that is that you have $1. The bad news is that's as good as Marzipan is going to be on this show, cause he sucks. Speaking of sucks, let's bring on your next player. Player number 2, coming back to the show. It's Z, Apex Wrestling announcer. How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Z. I am your Apex Wrestling announcer and currently your participant here in fiVe. I am currently on my second beer.
That was quick, which means I just realized tonight is a very, I think 4 out of the 5 players are drinking. Not gonna bode well. I'm gonna say, chat, if you had to bet on this guy who can't get his tie to fucking centralize for some fucking reason. Anyway,
It's okay, man. I don't have a tie.
because you don't have any respect for yourself, sir. Now,
That's
Z,
true.
what are you hoping tonight's specialty topic is?
You may think it's professional wrestling. You may think it's professional wrestling since I am an announcer. I've been doing this for a few years now. But I'm feeling frisky. I think if there's anything to do with like stuff like nature, you'd be surprised.
Okay, nature. Oh, speaking of nature, we have a person who works in nature. Please welcome back to the show. He hasn't been on since episode 2. It's Welkus. Welcome back.
Wow.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so you have not been here on this show for 10 months. The last time you came on the show, the bow tie guy was hosting it. We had a totally different graphical style and lineup. The cash prize was $100. Everything has changed. since you've
Well,
been
the host
on.
was better, but the cash prize is higher, so I guess
I'm- Yes, the host is better now. That's right. Now, the last time you were on the stream, though, you told people how spiders fist.
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, you're an entomologist?
I am.
Oh shit, really?
Players,
Undergraduate, but
players,
sure,
players.
yeah.
This isn't a fucking cafe session. This isn't a get to know you, getting to know each other. That's not how this show fucking
I'll
works.
focus you and me later, okay? Later, we gotta talk shop later,
Now,
okay?
people in the chat, for some weird reason, thinks that Z is Cornelius Lowe, which is impossible because
God.
they're in two different wrestling promotions. Z is in APEC. Cornelius Lowe is over in MyPW. So they're
Yeah,
not the
I mean,
same.
like-
They sound similar, but then that's just you being racist. You're a bunch
Yeah,
of racists.
he's like a rich boss or something. Look, I'm using this cheap ass karaoke mic for God's sake. Yeah.
Speaking of cheap ass, your next player, who dressed as Jeff Bezos for a Halloween show, it is Lakshamas. How you doing, Lakshamas?
Hello.
Welcome
I'm
back.
also sober.
Lies, tantamounting to more lies. Now, Lakshamas, this is a rare situation for you because you were actually booked on this show. Normally, Lakshamas is the go-to replacement player, but this time she is here to represent herself. She's here for real, and she's drinking. What are you drinking?
Cheap whiskey, cheap rum.
Cheap whiskey and cheap rum?
No, just cheap rum.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
She doesn't even know what she's putting in her body. Alright, now we're going on to our last player and first time. Oh, we're gonna get copyright strike so badly.
Oh, no.
Moving on to our last player, first time on the show. He is also a professional in the world of professional wrestling, but he works in the ring. Please welcome the Bulldozer, Irfan. How you doing, Irfan?
Hello.
Now,
Be here, and are we gonna start the game?
Oh, in a bit. We gotta talk to you first. Got to get to know
Okay.
you, our new player, a little better. Now, most people might know you on the stream for your very good work on Goose Goose Duck over at the Wonder Mouse stream, but also your horrendously painful run at Monopoly, where you somehow managed to win the game and own every property. So you're coming in with a little bit of expectations on this stream. They expect you to be a little
Am I?
bit better than the others because you have some acumen, you have some wisdom, you have some intelligence.
It's just luck.
Are you an intelligent man?
I would say I'm more of the stupider side.
Well, then you
But-
are perfect for this show. That's
Yeah.
all you need to know. Well, thank you very much. Those are your players for tonight's episode of fiVe. Now, how this show works, if you're first time here, I'll tell you. First off, where the hell have you been? Thank you, Hensheret. Thank you. I do deserve it. I do deserve this confetti. Now, if it's your first time here, you've been out for too long. Now, here's how it works. This is a show of 5 rounds, and each round, there are 5 questions. For every question the players get right, I will add money to the bank. For every question they get wrong, I'm going to take it back. And if they manage to make it to round 5, and if they manage to answer a certain number of questions correctly, they get all the money in the bank. There's a few more rules along the way, but we'll get there when the time comes. That being said, oh, Dizul Turner, oh, they wish it was all luck. If it was all luck, they would actually have a chance of winning this every week. Now, that being said, players, are you ready to start tonight's episode of fiVe?
No.
I'm drinking.
I don't care, let's start. Question number 1.
I'm ready.
Where were the 2016 Summer Olympics held? Is it A, China, B, London, C, Rio, D, Tokyo, or E, the Sun? And it's time. Answers, please, players. That's a C, a C, a C, a C, and a B from Z. Thank you, players. Irfan, not to be rude or anything, I'm very sure this is the first time you've heard it, but could it be a little bit thicker? Does it need to be a little bit thicker? It's a bit too thin for my liking. It needs to be a little bit thicker. Z, big fan of the 2016 Summer Olympics?
Clearly not.
You like London that much, do you? You fucking colonial lover.
Yeah, probably.
The correct answer is, of course, C, Rio. Everyone
Ah, shit.
but the wrestling announcer got that right. Here are the facts. Tokyo was technically last year, this year. Rio was 2016, London was 2012, and China 2008. I even did it in order for you. So I gave it to you. You don't have to thank me. Just thank me later. All right.
Has no meaning, Sam. We don't know what year is what anymore.
Lakshamas, they're declaring that time is but a concept. It doesn't exist to Lakshamas. Time.
It's alcoholism for me now.
Question number 2, maybe. Oh, I'm so sorry, players. I did not brief you a bit better. As always, sorry, let's go back to the start of the show. There are 5 questions in every round, and each round there are 5 topics. And the topics are the same for 4 of them. Every week we have maths and science, the world, pop culture, history, and there's always a floating 5th topic that changes every single week. And this week's topic is about today, the 16th of November, which is National Fast Food Day. So all your questions for the special topic will be about fast food, soft drinks, and all that kind of unhealthy crap. And of course, in this first round, each question is worth $2, which means that's $10 you're making or losing for your team, which means at the end of the first question, Marzipan, you've made $2 for your team. Focus, you've made $2 for your team. Lakshamas, you made $2 for your team. Bulldozer, you've made $2 for your team. Z.
Hi.
Question number 2. Let's see how you do with the world of sports.
Shit.
In which pursuit was Garry Kasparov a world champion in? Is it A, bowling, B, chess, C, poker, D, tennis, E, extreme ironing, or F, howling like a fucking monkey while I'm reading out the answers? Time,
Sorry.
answers please.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow, we have 1 A, 1 C, 3 Bs. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down.
Someone's clearly the wrestler here.
Now, Sam, I don't know what answer you have, but it was actually fisting. So
Extreme fisting.
Extreme. It's not fisting, although you do have to use your hands a little bit for that one. In fact, you need to use your hands for all these things. And extreme fisting. The correct answer is, of course, B,
Yes!
chess. Unfortunately, the Bulldozer and the Marzipan got it wrong.
Okay,
The inanimate objects did not know what chess is. BD, big fan of chess?
Nope.
Nope. Marzipan, big fan of
Never
chess?
fan of it.
Are you a fan of any of these sports?
Tennis, I guess. And volley.
So,
This is fun.
when I asked you, are you a fan of any of these sports, and you went no, and I went, well, 2 of them.
Not a big fan.
The indecisiveness just fills me with confidence for the rest of this show. Question number 3, and your first fast food question. Where, according to the slogan, can you eat fresh? Is it A, Burger King, B, Moss Burger, C, Popeyes, D, Subway, or E, Amsterdam?
Ooh. I always wanted to go to Amsterdam.
And it's time, answers please, players. That is, sorry, Z, what is that?
Let me just-
It's a D. It's a D.
No, it's not.
It's a D.
It's not a
It's
D.
a D. It's a
It's
D.
a
There's a
C.
purplish line here. See?
Are you
Purplish
sure?
line. Yes, it's a D. It's a D, please.
Are you
Please,
sure it's not a
D.
C? That you
It's a D.
other
It's a D.
other players can put your answers down. Could you bring it? Can I see the C? Can I see where your C is?
What? No, it's no.
I need to see where your C is. If I can't find the C.
Okay. Look, this is what my C looks like. Okay.
Okay. Just that your D. It looks like the line was on
It's
the
a
other
D.
side.
It's a D. It's a D. Please.
So
It's a-
in addition,
My
to
parents
being
don't believe me.
It's a.
in
It's a
addition
Fuck
to
you.
frequently being told that it needs to be thicker, Z apparently also has to repeatedly assure people that it is in fact a D.
yes. You know, it's a good
Oh,
sign where
he needs
people
to be.
are pleading for others to recognize their D. The
Where
correct
do you
answer.
eat fresh? It's the D. You can eat fresh at the D.
Should I get my pink highlighter and thicken my D?
Yes. Please thicken your D, please.
Okay, I'll thicken
It's too
my
early
D.
in the show. Digidicator, welcome in. Surprise, surprise. You might have a new companion for Fool's Gold. The correct answer is, of course. Let's put that there. The correct answer is, of course, D. Subway. It is the place you eat fresh. It's always at the D. Let's move on to question number 4. And why should we all hate each other when we can all be friends? What name is given to a baby kangaroo? Is it A, Chandler, B, Joey, C, Monica, D, Rachel, or E, Ross?
Oh, because we got this in the bag, man.
And time. Now show me your answers. Z,
Sorry.
that is your first and last warning. Alright, that is B, 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 B's across the board. You can put your answers down, players. The correct answer to this question is, of course, B, a Joey. A Joey is a young kangaroo. Well, the funny thing about a kangaroo, they're actually born premature, and then they will sort of mature as they go into the mother's pouch. All right.
Then when they grow up into adults, oh god, they're like calendar.
Okay,
fire,
we're gonna
man.
move on because I
Okay.
think Z is starting his I'm drunk, so let's start talking about nature bullshit. Question number 5, final question of this round. One player, unfortunately, will benefit from this question more than everybody else. What is the most sacred river in India? Is it A, the Ganges, B, the Yanges, C, the Fanges, D, the Ganges, or E, the answer is B? And it's time. Answers, please, players.
Wait, the answer is B?
We have 4 D's and a V! I knew it would work! The correct answer is, of course, D! He got tricked! Oh,
Honestly, I didn't think about it. I just picked anything I.
can't believe that worked. Oh, that was the joke. I gotta do that more often. I've got to trick the players more often with that stuff.
This is the first round, so it's not that big of an achievement, but this is my first time on, even when I'm not actually on the show, getting every question in a round right.
Yeah, it's pretty
Good
easy.
job, dude. Good job.
Good job. I mean, when you say
it's
things
the
like
first
that,
round, so it's
yeah.
like beating up a toddler, but hey, you know what? I beat that toddler well.
I like
Well, I'm-
chess and sports rounds. It's
Well-
very good.
Did you get that for the chat? Okay, Sam, you'll never trick me. That's a shallow trick. It's okay. I'll just put the answer as A next time. That way, you'll never be tricked. Alright, now come to the end of the round. And at the end of every round, there's going to be a vote. And this is where players can choose to eliminate each other. Now, they might not want to. They can just all stick together as a team and go to the end together. They might not, though. There's a good reason for that. Reason number 1. For every player they kill, I'm gonna put a kill bounty, an amount of money in the bank. The more hits they bring me, the more money they make. But not only that, the number of players that make it to round 5 will also be the number of correct questions they need to get. They bring 5 players there, they need 5 questions out of 5 right. Clean sweep. They bring 4 players, 4 questions right. If they bring 3 players, 2 players, or if they just decide to bring themselves alone and solo, they'll need to get 3 out of 5 right. So, that being said, let's see how you all did. And I'm very happy to say 2 of you, very nice, squeaky, clean sweeps in the first round. That goes to Welkers and Lakshamas with a 5 out of 5. Congratulations. Marzipan and Z, 4 out of 5. Bulldozer has destroyed the house and crashed the piping. With 3 out of 2 right, don't worry, you still brought money in for a grand total of $34, $35 at the moment for the dog. $1 for the dog. Now,
Yay, doggy!
how much
Doggy.
bounty should I offer you people? Let me have a look at stats here. I think that's we could bump it up. Could we bump it up? We could bump it up. Yeah, we're gonna bump up this. The bounty for this first round is going to be a very nice, pleasant, and delightful $25 for every hit you bring me. Now, the votes are not open. Do not vote yet, but before we let them discuss, let me tell you at home and remind the players the 3 options they can vote for. They can vote for peace. They can vote to abstain, not kill anybody. And if everyone abstains, they all go to the next round safely and happily. They can choose to eliminate voting for another player. And if that player receives the most votes, they are eliminated. They do not need a plurality. They do not need a majority. That player just needs to receive the most votes. Even if that number is 1. Of course, if a player is at risk, they can of course choose to defend, shield themselves. And if they indeed do receive the most votes, they will stay in the game. And a double bonus, everyone who voted for them will be eliminated instead. But if they are not the player with the most votes, well, it's obvious, right? They die. And making this announcement official to the players here, which have been informed before the show, and all of our regular viewers, as of this announcement, in the game, you are now no longer allowed to vote for yourself. We want to encourage proper murder here, and we do not encourage self-harm on this show. So going forward, there will be no self-votes. If you want to go, you gotta ask your fellow players to give you a hand and stab you in the front. That being said, the votes are not open yet. Players, feel free to discuss amongst yourself. How do you want to go about this round?
It looks like there's a bow tie floating in front of your face. You've been staring at it for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, I can't
It's
unsee
on the
that
mic.
now.
It's on the
Oh.
mic.
Yeah, it's always here, Lakshmas.
I just noticed. I've just been staring. I'm like, is that blow
You
tie?
know this has been here since like last October, you know that, right?
Like, how is it just floating in front? I didn't hear anything you said.
Sam, I consider you.
Do not make me eliminate you before the votes have even started. Yes, see?
Friend. You're my good friend, Sam. I really appreciate
Rather
all that
than
you've
rather
done
than
for me.
deliberate about who any of us are voting for, I think we should spend the entire time talking about the bow tie that's been there since October.
Yeah.
Last
I'm
October.
actually
It was there,
curious right
it was
now.
there since I was there too. Yeah.
How much has Z drank? Because like
Yeah, how much
Okay,
It's blurring
confession time.
away.
This is technically like my second pair. Like I had that ball first.
we
and
need
then
a
this.
Okay,
safe
you
word
fucking idiots. The
with
bounty is now down to $20. The bounty has dropped to
Hey.
$20.
Hey.
We're just bantering.
Shit,
I'm
man.
actually
That's
okay with
less
these things, but,
incentive
like,
to be decisive.
I
Necktie
drank
fam.
a little too quickly and excitably in the past.
And like I
Maybe.
had a bit of fun. I actually thought was it Lux or Lex? Oh yeah, it was Lex. I actually thought your name was like short for laxative or something.
Could be.
Oh.
Could
It could be short for LA International Airport.
Uh-huh.
LAX.
That's a hint. That's a hint for a future question.
Yes, we're gonna have a LAX. We're gonna have a fuck it, y'all. Bulldozer, you're the only one here with any fucking sense. What do you feel?
Huh?
How
What
do
do
you
I feel?
Yeah.
Why is that bow tie floating?
Okay, the
we're-
votes
we're
are
not-
now open, players. The votes are now open. Feel free to eliminate yourselves. Oh, you
Okay,
can't.
wait,
You gotta wait for
I
someone to
have a
kill
job
you.
to do.
I hope people kill you. Remember, vote privately to me. If you accidentally vote to the mains chat, I can't do anything for your dumbasses. I
I
received-
voted.
I have received 1 vote, 2 votes, 3 votes, 4 votes, 5 votes. The question, Jujucator, we are not having a defend your joke on the show bullshit. Move the fuck on, child. The last thing anyone wants to hear is someone bragging about how funny they are. You know who I'm talking about. Microphone, meet knee slap. All right, players, I received 5 votes. The question: did all 5 players choose to abstain? The answer to that question is yes, all 5 players chose to abstain. Great work, players. You kept in your weakest links to drag the money down even more. Good. I like to see a team that believes in friendship and not in finances. Good choice, good choice. Now, players, we are on to round 2. And in this round, each question is worth $4, which means that is $20 you could be making or losing for your team. Judicator, you're actually incorrect. A great number of people die in stage 1. There's actually a number of kills in round 1. You would know, Judicator. Alright. Let's get...
He's just used to people paying to get him back into the game.
Yeah. Alright, let's get started with your first question, and let's go back in time to the Americas. What
America.
year was the United States Declaration of Independence signed? Is it A, 1576, B, 1676, C, 1776, D, 1876, or E, 1976? And it's time. Answers please, players. That is 3 C's and 2 B's. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. Welkus. Now, you're the American here, right?
Yeah.
So if anyone should know this, it's definitely not you, right?
No, our education system is shit. Of course I wouldn't know it.
Of course you wouldn't know it because the answer is, of course, C, 1776.
Yes.
Of course the American got it wrong. 1676 was just a year. Something
It was on them
happened.
Spiders.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
is independence? I do not know this concept.
Mark, you don't even know the concept of love.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh no.
Fuck it, we've become that show now. Question number 2. We just had a ookie spooky time, so let's bring the ookie spookies back, shall we? Just for one question. Who wrote the famous theme music from Halloween? Is it A, Bernard Herrmann, B, Danny Elfman, C, Ennio Morricone, D, Goblin, or E, John Carpenter? And that's time. Answers, please, players. That is 1 C, 2 B's, and 2 E's. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. Marzipan. Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman, known for his horror music. Nothing more horrific than stab.
foreign name.
Now, Bulldozer, you are not wrong. Ennio Morricone did do a horror soundtrack with John Carpenter, but that was for The Thing, not for Halloween. The correct answer is, of course, E. John Carpenter. Welkus and Lakshamas got it right. Yeah.
Good job, Good
Yeah.
job, Laximus.
Ellie, Bulldozer, you were at least within the hallway. Marzipan, you were out in the yard digging a hole. Along with Z. Both of them like, Danny Elfman! Stab. D, which is Goblin, actually did do the music for Suspiria, which is an Italian horror, and Bernard Herrmann is from Psycho. Alright, question number 3, another question about the world of fast foods, and let's get something more cultural, more Italian up in this
Shut up,
motherfucker. Which did Americans say was their favorite pizza topping according to YouGov.com? Is it A, bell peppers, B, extra cheese, C, mushrooms, D, pepperoni, or E, sausages? And it's time. Answers, please, players. Marzipan? Thank you. Ooh, bit of a rainbow answer. We've got a B, a C, an E, and 2 D's. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down.
Justice
good.
for
Your
bell
D-
peppers.
Your D looks so nice.
Z, no, no, no. We've been here before, Z. No.
No, what?
Down,
No,
boy. Down,
it's
boy.
nicely calligraphed. It's nicely
you.
calligraphed. Look, it's nice looking.
It's a thick D. Thank you.
It's thicker than
Yeah,
yours. It's thicker than yours.
nice. Yes, it's thicker than mine.
The correct answer.
Thick black.
Where
Yes,
Fragments are
yes.
great, you can, as they say, get fucked for suggesting pineapple in the chat. Get
Yeah, what
absolutely
the fuck?
fucked. Pineapple was the lowest ranked pizza topping after broccoli. Broccoli was the second lowest, broccoli is decent. Broccoli is good, yeah. The correct answer to this question is, of course, D. Pepperoni. Pepperoni was number 1 with 64% of the vote, followed by sausage at 56%, then followed close behind by extra cheese, and then mushrooms. There are your pizza toppings, gang. You did it for the laws? There were no laws held this day, Ref Ryan. Question number
Ryan.
4. We're going to the world of maths. Let's see how good your maths is with this question.
Oh shit.
What term is given to the mathematics of shapes? Is it A, algebra, B, arithmetic, C, calculus, D, geometry, or E, trigonometry? And it's time. Answers, please, players. Oh, I like it when y'all show me that D. The correct answer to this question is, of course, G. It does have a G. Geometry. That's absolutely right. Yeah. Trigonometry is study of angles made by triangles, so not study of shapes in general.
Marcus, you have a nice D as well.
Fuck off. Can you stop sexually harassing the other
I'm
players? Z?
not. It's well drawn. It's just well drawn. That's all I'm saying.
Z, you can absolutely sexually harass me. That's totally okay.
Whoa.
It's not that kind of show. This is Twitch, not Chatterbait. Good job, everyone in the chat, for picking D as well.
It could be.
Fuck yo! Question number 5, you dipshits. Question number 5. Thank you, Jackie Walkie.
God! No, God, please, no!
Jackie,
no!
don't knock it till you try it.
No!
This last question, one player in the chat will definitely benefit from. The Space Needle is a landmark in which US city? Is it A, Boston, B, Chicago, C, Houston, D, Jacksonville, or E, Seattle?
Why do I know this?
And that's time, players. Answers, please. That is 2 Houstons, 3 Seattles. Oh, Houston, we might have a problem. Now, Marcus, you like to tell everybody in the game which US state are you from?
I am from Washington State. One of the bigger cities in Washington State is Seattle.
PCT.
The Space Needle is a landmark in Seattle.
That is the correct answer. It is indeed E, Seattle. Oh, and speaking of pervert, Psychic has shown up. Yes. Very lovely. No, that's what he said. He said, speaking of pervert. I didn't call him a pervert. He knows what he is.
Is Washington also the state where Twilight was based?
I think so. I didn't. Maybe this will be hard for you to believe, but I did not watch Twilight or read it, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know.
I was at college with 9 girls. I definitely watched it.
What a weird brag. Alright, players, we've come to the end of that round. How do you think y'all did?
We did as good as the piece of food that Marsban did in his mouth. Fantastic.
Yeah. See, this is why I recommend people don't, play on the show outdoors. Because, you're relaxed, you're chill, you're with your dog, and then you realize, oh wait, I'm a stupid piece of shit that only got 1 question out of 5. Losing the team $12, followed by Bulldozer with 2, Welkers with 3, Z with 4, and Lakshmas keeping the clean sweep. 5. Very good, Lakshmas. Very, very good. We have an absolute sort of lovely sweep on the board. So based on this, technically Lakshmas, Welkers, and Z brought the bacon home, bringing the total up to $55. Now, based on this number, I think it's time to cut the fat, shall we say? Get rid of the chaff. Get a bit more meat on the bones, just because the next 2 rounds is where the questions get harder and the price goes up. So the bounty for this round, let's see if y'all can understand it again, $25. The votes are not open. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves, players.
So about the bow tie on Sam's mic.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reduce the bounty, you fuck nuggets? I absolutely can.
Like Sam's trying to set the mood
No,
with this
Marzipan,
suspense music, but
Yeah.
we're killing it with the doggy.
Sorry, the dog only gets the dollar once. You can't redeem your dog twice. That's not how the show works.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Aw.
The worst was I feel that Urfa may have come into this hoping for more strategy, and the other 4 of you are just like, dog, bow tie, sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Woo!
Yeah, the dog will host it this time.
Yeah, well, the bitch is hosting it already.
Okay.
What are you feeling, BD?
I think.
You know what? Let's go all the way, all 5 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far we're still in, getting positive results every round.
Yeah.
No,
Next
you're not.
round,
2
The
of you.
vibes are good. The vibes are
Yeah, the vibes are
immaculate.
Yeah, we're just dancing. It's Coco Cabana in this house.
Yeah.
I have a dog.
And he has a dog.
Marzipan has a dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
That's not a legal defense. You can't use that in court. You can't say, Your Honor.
And
Yes,
Sam has a floating bow tie.
It's
All in
not. It's
favor
on
of
a thing.
tie.
It's on a thing. It doesn't float. It's blue tacked on. You fucking morons.
There's no contrast.
You imbeciles.
Aw, it's cute.
Yeah.
You plebeians.
It's cute.
You dotards. Dotards. Not the other one. Dotards. You really rude man, burping into the microphone.
No, I'm sorry. I'm covering my mouth.
So what? Is your mouth soundproof? Does it cover everything?
Mute button.
I'm sorry.
There's something called turn away. What? Is your hand a vacuum? Can it block all light and air in your hand? Is that how hands work? Is that how hands work? My God, do you know how
Maybe
hands
that's what
work?
I
Hands.
like making Sam
amplified it.
stressed.
This is how hands work. You take your fingers and you cast your votes. It's open now. You absolute monsters.
I'm sorry.
Disgraceful
Sorry.
behavior. I'm ashamed to host a quiz show a man who burps into his hands and say, but
I
my
ran way too-
hands, but
I
my
ran way
hands
too
was going to
fast."
block the noise. My hands thicker than steel and iron.
Are we
Ah,
supposed to vote now?
bitch, yes.
Okay.
Thank you, psychic. Who this rude man?
Okay, before I go, well, cause I'm gonna hit you up later because I know some nice spots in Malaysia.
Thank you,
where
Head
we
Shara.
can learn about spires and shit. I know a guy. I know guys. I'm a generalist, but I know.
Okay,
etymology
move the
guys in
fuck
Malaysia.
on.
Sounds legit.
I will
Sounds
mute
legit.
him. I will mute you, sir.
No.
Imps. Players, I have received 4 votes. One of them. Players, I received 5 votes. 4 of them normal. One of them very quietly because it was in someone's hand. I couldn't hear the vote, but I saw it. The question: did all 5 players choose to abstain? I pray to God, no. The answer is. Yes. All 5 players chose to fucking
Did it
abstain.
not work? Did it not
Well
work?
done, my friend.
Dogs
works.
work. Thank you, doggy.
Thank you, dog.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Can't betray people around a dog.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You say that now. We're moving on to round 3. In this round, each question is worth $6. That is $30 you could be making or losing for your team, which is, based on how this show is going, we could possibly be starting to see a negative bank account. So,
Thank you for following Pavan JS.
hey, Raina's in the chat. Hello, Raina. How you doing? They're still all alive, yes, because they're all fucking morons. Question number 1. Let's ramp up the difficulty, shall we? What is the 6th letter of the Greek alphabet? Is it A, epsilon, B, eta, C, omicron, D, theta, or E, zeta? And it's time. Answers, please, players. That is a C, an A, 2 B's, and an E. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. Yes, for those of you that just joined us, we have had 0 eliminations so far. We've also had 0 signs of intelligence in general. So that's where we are on the show. The correct answer to this question is, of course, E, Zeta. Bulldozer, you got that right. Did you know this answer?
Wow.
Or was it a stab in the
I
dark?
only know Zeta is a Greek alphabet. That's it.
You only know it's a Greek alphabet. They're all Greek alphabets, by the way. Omicron
I mean,
isn't a
that's the
fucking
one I
transformer.
know.
Yeah. So the order for them, it is actually alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon is the 5th letter, and zeta is the 6th letter.
Sam,
Yes.
I looked away when I burped this time.
I love you so much. Oh my god, I'm in my one bed right now.
I love you too.
Question number 2. Let's go to the movies, where I can throw some popcorn at the fucking screen. In The Big Lebowski, which band can the dude not tolerate?
Oh,
Is it
this
A,
is easy.
America, B, Crosby, Stills and Nash, C, the Doobie Brothers, D, the Eagles, or E, Fleetwood Mac?
This is easy.
And it's time. Answers, please, players. That is a B, a C, a D, an E, and a D. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. The correct answer to this question is, of course, D, the Eagles. This is a Welkus and BD. Got it right. BD on a bit of a roll. Here is the facts. Yeah, the only reason why the dude does not like the Eagles is because the music coordinator for the movie also hated the Eagles. because there was an era where rock bands were kind of more hippie and easygoing. The Eagles were the first ones to like start charging hundreds of dollars for the tickets and sold out. In fact, they actually got a song in the movie for free. It was actually going to cost them $150,000. But they got it for free because the band also hated the Beatles and went, the Eagles, sorry, and went, fuck it, you hate the Eagles, we hate them too. Take it for free. And that's how hatred saved them $150,000.
Wait, the Eagles hated the Eagles?
Question number 3.
Wait, no, that's a serious question. I'm
No,
confused.
the band that they got the music from is not the Eagles. That band hated the Eagles.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Are you talking about the band that did the cover version of Hotel California?
I don't quite know. I think all I know is that the surname was Van Zants. I did not catch the first name of this fact, I'm afraid, on that. I know the surname was a Van Zants. Yes. Right. Question number 3. We're going over to the Big M. Big M is not moron. The Big M is McDonald's. What did McDonald's first introduce in 1968?
Wow.
Is it A, the Big Mac, B, the Filet-O-Fish, C, the Happy Meal, D, the McNuggets, or E, the Quarter Pounder? And it's time. Answers, please, players. There is 1 E, 2 A's, and 2 C's. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. Ooh. The correct answer to this question is, of course, A, the Big Mac.
Yes,
Very good. Z
yes,
and Welkus.
yes.
And Raina in the chat got it right as well. Am I saying your name right, Raina? I keep fucking it up. Here are the facts on this thing. Big Mac 1968 is not the oldest thing on the menu. The Filet-O-Fish was founded in 1962. Ah, lovely. 1962 was 1962 was Filet-O-Fish. Happy Meal 1979. Quarter Pounders 1971. And the most recent addition on this list was the McNuggets in 1981. Raina, the dancing dude is called Z. He is a wrestling announcer for APEC Wrestling.
Malaysia too.
It's in Malaysia. All right, question number 4. Let's go back to the world of maths. This is a question people who are 8 years old in Singapore can answer. What term is given to an angle of between 90 and 180 degrees? Is it A, acute, B, full, C, obtuse, D, reflex, or E, right? And that's time. Answers, please, players. 3 C's, 2 E's.
I just realized that you're Malaysian. I got it.
Irfan is from Singapore.
I feel maths.
How did you beat the other guy in Monopoly? That upsets Bowtie Sam so much now.
You put a $sign in front of it.
Fair enough. The correct answer to this question is, of course, C, obtuse. Obtuse. An obtuse angle is between 90 to 180 degrees. An acute angle is 0 to 180 degrees. A full angle is 360 degrees. A reflex angle is 180 to 360. And a right angle is exactly 90. That's more education than some of you will ever get in your fucking sad lives. Final questions, human beings.
Okay.
Let's go to the ocean. Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the waves. Which
The
sea
Nicki Minaj song.
points?
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the wave. Which sea lies between Italy and Croatia? Is it A, the Adriatic, B, the Baltic, C, the Bering, D, the Caribbean, or E, the Caspian? And that's time. Answers, please, players. That's an E, a B, an E, an E, and a D. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down. The correct answer is, of course, A, the Adriatic. You are all incorrect, but chat is alright with Psychic, Henshera, and Zagreus all getting it right. The smart players in the chat. These are
Boo chat.
boo chat. You can't boo the chat. The chat boos you.
Can the chat be a participant as well?
The chat has played. Most people in the chat have played before. In fact, I would say because we are on a show where we need 5 players every time, I believe almost everyone in chat has played before. Okay, let's put in this thing. Haha, haha, Ha ha ha. Ha. Players, we've come to the end of round 3. How do you think the friendship did?
I think Welkers and I will be great friends.
Yeah, I think you know what? Even if monetarily we did terrible, I think our friendship is stronger than ever. It's like,
Bro, the
it's like
stick
sand-
insects that I've seen, even in the urban rainforest, they're crazy huge.
Yeah, the more hardship we face, the better friends we become.
Well, if you feel that the more hardship you face, the better friends you are, then you are the best friends I've ever seen in round 3. I would say the best friends ever. Here are the results. Round 3, only Welkers made it out of here with money. Bulldozer got 2 right. Everyone only got 1 right. You've lost $54 in that round, players, which means your current bank account is a big old, juicy, fat $1. And guess where you got? It's the dog.
It's the dog.
You did not get that money for your
Dog again,
smarts,
dog again.
for your
Doggy.
intelligence. You got that money because of a dog.
Show the dog again. Get more money. Show the dog again.
Doggy.
Doggy.
Yo, do not deserve a bounty worth voting for. You know what? You absolutely do not deserve a bounty at all. You get no money in your bounty. You can all get absolutely fucked.
Why?
I'll give you a bounty in your next round. But for now,
Why?
and you begging for bounties, Z? I might be swayed for giving a bounty. Give me a
I-
number. How much to betray your friends?
50 squats.
We don't do squats on. This isn't the Wonder Miles. We actually have money that's worth being made here.
Push-ups?
Psyche gets a message.
So in the grand scheme of things, the dog is doing better than you all.
Yes, because the dog has nothing wrong. Here are the overall player stats, by the way. So far, Welkers and Lakshmas both have a good amount there. You know what? I'm gonna put back the money that I think you'll deserve. $50.
Yay.
$50 for the bounty. I mean, your friendship's so strong, right? There's no way you'd kill each other for $50, right? I mean, if you killed 3 players, that's $150 right there and then. There's no way you'd do that. Your friendship's so strong. Your friendship's so strong. So
Sam.
come on, friends. Discuss amongst yourself, friends.
Sam,
Yes, see?
why is it a dash?
Because you've made no money for the team and you've lost no money for the team. Marzipan is in a 69. Haha.
Wow.
But also sucks. So, go
Well, I
ahead.
mean, that is
Chris.
kind of what you do in a 69.
Wow.
Not wrong.
Wow.
Marzipan, how do you feel? You have brought no money in for the team, cost them $24. And now you could potentially be
How is
voted
your
out.
food? How is your food?
Don't ask him how his food is. Tell him he
what-
sucks.
like, how is the bar?
Inspire
Is it-
hate in his
Let me tell you.
heart.
I have food here actually, so it's like.
No, don't show the food. Tell people you're not sure. Tell them you might kill each other. This is not the show. This is not the show. Let's go. Bulldozer, you hate these dipshits. Who are you gonna kill?
You.
Fuck you, that's not how this game works. Welkers, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna
I'm
do?
gonna abstain.
They're
Bulldozer-
applauding. They're
Bulldozer's a new
applauding
player.
our friendship.
I can't vote for Bulldozer. He's a new player. Z is interested in entomology. I can't kill a fellow entomologist. Laxmus is my favorite player on all the other 5 streams, so I can't vote for Lax. And Marzipan was kind enough to bring the dog and show us that really awesome bar food, so I'm afraid I have to abstain.
Doggy.
Lex has food as well.
Lax does have food as well. And
We put the fruit
Lax
bowl.
apparently has Mark Zuckerberg on her side, so you know, if I want to survive when I have to go back to the United
Put me
States, I have to
out.
play nice.
And repent.
Mhm.
Lord and Savior.
I hate all of you. The votes are now open, you saccharine sweet bastards. Vote now. Please kill somebody. None of this
He's still not here.
happiness bullshit. $50. $50. What do you mean you're not gonna fucking kill each other for $50? People would kill each other for like $1. I
we're
do
this
not.
bad, we're
I
not
do
gonna
not
win
accept the
anyway,
vote
so
of
you
"I
may as
love
well
you."
exactly.
Who wrote "I love you"? You can't vote "I love you." Love is not a vote. You can't vote for love.
Need to
You know,
change
just
those
focus on,
icons.
If
Yeah.
we're really this bad, we're not gonna make it through the final round anyway. So we might as well take our prize out of Sam's patience, right? Like that's
Why
a
don't we just
victory in
vote
and of
Sam out?
itself.
If you
Very
do that,
Then we get all
rewarding.
the money.
if you vote me off, then the game just ends straight away. So Messi in the chat says, "I will vote Marzipan out for $010." Clearly not understanding how money works. You can't put a negative digit in the front. Alright, players, I have received 5 pathetic votes. Let the 5 pathetic humans vote to abstain. What do you think, chat? Did they fucking do it? Did they fucking do it? Fucking holding hands, fucking kumbaya, motherfuckers.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Round 4. This round is worth $8, which means that's $40 you could be losing or losing for your team. You're not making $40. We all know this. Y'all suck. Y'all will now set the record for the lowest amount. You are the new fool's gold.
Can we
But-
hit negative? Shall we hit
Yes.
negative?
You don't need to try. You will. Yes, see. Why have you raised your hand? Now you fucking fucked up the... Can you please
May I-
lower your hand? You've messed up the order of the screen.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm
Please
sorry.
lower your hand, child.
Sorry,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You have
Sorry.
actual hands.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yes, child.
May I go to the toilet?
Sam,
What do you mean you go to the... You've been on stream for like an hour. I told you to go before we started the journey. Did I not tell you?
Me as
I've
well.
had two beers. I've had 2 beers.
Sam, Sam,
Yes,
Time for
Swelkus.
commercial break.
I too leaned away from the microphone to burp.
Thank you. You know what? I'm pulling over to the pit stop. Children, you all go to the toilet, but we're not stopping again. We're not going for another stop. If we go again, we're not getting to Disneyland. All of you go now if you need to take a fucking piss.
Do I go
Especially-
now?
Yes. But what were
I
the
go
words
now?
I said? I said if you need to go to the toilet, go to the toilet.
Like now?
Yeah, but like.
Like
no,
now?
tomorrow. No, next week. That's
Like
what
this
now
weekend?
means.
Do I go now?
Now?
Not now. Yes, now.
No,
Not
Just
now,
for-
Okay.
later. Not
Okay.
now, when.
Okay,
Now,
okay, I'm going
now.
out Okay.
This is why I drink. This is why I drink. This is why the bow tie guy can't host this. He's too nice. He'll be too sweet to all these idiots. I'm not. Please. Hello, Wolfie June. How are you doing? Players have not eliminated each other yet, and they have paid the price for it with only $1 in the bank. This is...
Oh, the doggy's back.
No, go! We can't... Wait, have you gone to the toilet already?
No,
Would you-
Doggy needs the toilet.
Oh, quickly, please, because we have a stream. We do have a full stream, you know that, right? We can't stop the stream for too long. I never wear dapper pants, Raina. Wolfie June, this is a game show where players have a chance to win $500 of my money. Clearly, as you can see from the current bank account, they're not doing that good this week. Just gonna pour this gin. Said I wasn't gonna drink tonight. Y'all pushed me to it. Where's my handphone?
Oh, well, you know you want to drink the whole night.
No, I don't. I don't want to drink. I want to. Hold on. I was gonna make a joke there, but I really can't find my handphone. I'm waiting for a call for later. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna get a call for later. Where the fuck is my fucking handphone? Oh boy, this is not good. Shit.
Should we call you?
Why? Does the Google have a fucking phone option? Where the fuck's my phone? How do I lose a
What happened to
phone?
Sam?
It's like
He lost his
it's an
phone.
iPhone. It's the size of the goddamn Eiffel Tower in the latest update. How'd you lose something that big?
Yeah, how did you?
I don't fucking know. I was too busy making sure that you kids went to pee and then you didn't pee, children. Why didn't you pee, children? Why didn't you pee? But welcome back. This round, everything's worth $40. You all suck. Question number 1. Who is the Greek goddess of retribution? Because I fucking need her. Is it A, Calliope? Calliope, thank you. B, Calypso. C, Persephone. D, Rhamnusia. E, Xantha.
Google find phone.
And that's time. Answers, please, players. We've got 2 B's, 2 D's, 1 C. Thank you, players. Put your answers down. The correct answer to this question is, of course, hey Google, find my phone.
Google.
It's
find-
ringing now,
Google play
but it's on
porn.
silent. Shit!
Hey, sorry about that, everyone. Sam has to look for his phone. It's an emergency. Okay. Please. I hope you understand. Please.
It's just the floating bow tie that's hosting.
Yeah.
Just should have
Sam
known.
is invisible.
How comfy Sam's been.
It's D, Rhamnusia.
Yay!
I can't even remember what I answered.
That's right.
remember what I
Rhamnusia
put.
is one of the names that this goddess is known by. You might also know her as Nemesis. That is her other name that you know her by.
Amnesia sounds like a sinus infection.
Also, someone sent me a message. Announcement. Marzipan should stop smiling cause his mouth too big.
Ah,
Hey.
trolls.
He has a lovely
That's
smile.
me.
That's a fantastic smile.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Damn you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go suck a lollipop.
I think it's Sam. I think Sam is trying to like troll us by anonymous comments.
It's from a real human being. Question
He's just
number.
trying to
Sam,
break
you
up
say
the
Cliff, right?
fellowship.
Cliff. It has to be Cliff. It's Cliff.
I have no idea who this Cliff person is. Question
Kill him.
Question number 2. Let's go traveling without any pee breaks this time, shall we, players? Which of these artists were not part of the supergroup, the Traveling Wilburys? Is it A, Bob Dylan, B, George Harrison, C, Jeff Lynne, D, Joe Walsh, or E, Roy Orbison? A, Butternut Squad, welcome in. And time, answers please, players. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, sad dumb boy. We've got a B, an A, an A, a D, and an E. Thank you. Players can put your answers down. The correct answer to this question is, of course, D, Joe Walsh. Lakshamas got it right. Here are the facts.
Josh is an EastEnders? No.
He is a southern singer. He's another singer, but he was actually Tom Petty is the 5th member of the band. The Traveling Wilburys only put out 2 full albums. It was The Traveling Wilburys Volume 1 and The Traveling Wilburys Volume 3. There was no Volume 2. They are unable to count.
Joe Swash is an
Cheers.
EastEnders.
Is he even in EastEnders? Someone in chat check. Is Tom Walsh in EastEnders? While you do.
Joe Swash.
Oh, Joe Swash. I see. We have a drink request from Wolfie June. Everyone have a sip. Question number 3. And let's go back to the War of Fast Food, specifically what you drink. Soda. What is the oldest soda in the world? Is it A, Dr. Pepper, B, Moxie, C, Pepsi, D, Schweppes, or E, Werner's Ginger Ale? And it's time. Answers please, players. Confetti, thank you, Scott. We've got an E, a D, a B, an E, and a D. Thank you, players. You can put your answers down.
Maybe the ginger ale, can it?
The correct answer to this question is, of course, D, Schweppes. Bulldozer and Z.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Calm down. There's only one question. Oh,
Oh, he's dead.
he's wasted. In so many words. Alright, here are the stats though. The youngest on the list here is Pepsi in 1893, followed by Dr. Pepper in 1885, then Werner's Ginger Ale 1866, Schweppes all the way back in 1783.
You know
Really
how I
recent.
got to that thought process? You know how?
How?
Because it sounds like a Germanic thing, and stuff in Germany goes back way back. That's my logic. It worked? Am I right? Am I right?
It's Swiss.
Close enough!
Is it though?
Because because Germany is actually part of the language in Switzerland. So they actually speak a dialect of German of German there. Swiss Deutsch.
You're still wrong though, but good for you. Question number 4. Let's go to the ocean. Under the sea. A loggerhead is a species of which animal? Is it A, a crab, B, a sea snake, C, a shark, D, a turtle, or E, a whale? Oh yeah, Tianjin is right about that one. Good fact. And it's time, answers please, players.
Oh no.
We have 1D, 2D, 3Ds, 1C, 2C. Thank you, players. Put your answers down. The correct answer to this question is, of course, D, a turtle. Very good, Marzipan Z and Welkus. It is indeed a species of turtle. And also, it has also not been lost on me that every answer in this round has been D so far. This has not been intentional. You know this on the show. Will the last one be a D? Let's see. Question number 5. Let's go to the moon. Where is Olympus Mons, the highest mountain in our solar system? Is it A, Io, B, Jupiter, C, Mars, D, Oberon, or E, Venus? And it's time. Answers please, players.
Sure, the all-D was an accident.
I hope so. As Sat Down Boy says, can't deny it. Everyone in chat has gone for D. The smart ones have gone for C because the correct answer is, of course, players. C, Mars. Good job to Marzipan, Welkus, and Lakshamas. It is indeed. It is 2.5 times the size of Mount Everest, and it's also a volcano. My note didn't say if it was active or not, but either way, big ass motherfucker. It is a shield volcano, if you are wondering the type of volcano. It is.
Shield volcano.
Players, we've come to the end of that round.
Oh.
You see that blue big red number down there, the bottom left of the screen? It's fucking negative! Congratulations, dipshits, you've entered the negative realm. In that round, Z was the only one that brought money in for the team with 3 right answers and 2 incorrect. After that, Marzipan, Welkus, and Lakshamas got 2 right, and Bulldozer got just the 1. Oh, message from Psychic. Let's listen in.
Just keep saying A, then blame someone else. I thought others were going to sort it.
Another burn on Jujudicator. Now, that is the round 4 stats. Overall stats at the moment, Welkus and Lakshamas has 13 right, followed with Z with 12 right. Then Marzipan and Bulldozer tied with 8 correct each. That being said, players, it's time for the final bounty. Now, if you don't have a positive, you're going to the final round with no money in the bank. Not only that, if you go to the next round without eliminating a player, you need to get all 5 questions correct. That being said, let's put a bit of money on the table, shall we? Well, I mean, if you want some money on the table, you're gonna have to kill a few people for it. The bounty for this round... Bounty for this round is $40. $40 for the bounty. The votes are not open. Feel free to discuss amongst yourself.
In this final deliberation, I think we should get serious and talk about our reasons for voting.
So I'd say that my reason is the bow tie that's floating over there. I'm pretty sure most of you agree with me.
Yeah, I think so.
We're on the same page then.
The bow tie,
Still
I think.
floating.
It's definitely floating. I don't believe in the blue tag. I'm not a firm believer of the blue tag, so no,
It's
floating.
fucking!
It's
Look
just
at the
very
blue!
No!
It stretches!
No!
Don't fucking...
stop!
Now it
Why
floats!
would you do that?
Now it floats! Now it hovers!
You mutilated!
That's what you get! That's what you get! That's what you fucking...
Damn, it looks like an elongated nipple now.
Oh, I guess it's cold. It's cold in the studio, everybody. Fucking freezing this nipple. Oogity boogity boo. If this gets me demonetized, if this is the thing that gets me demonetized. Oogity boogity boo. Oogity boogity boo.
Lay off the sauce. Lay off the sauce, Sam.
It's coming for you, burp boy.
I only burped once.
Oh, but it lasted for generations. Now, let's get everyone's opinion on this final vote. We'll start with Marzipan. What's your final opinion before we open the votes?
I have a dog.
Me next.
Facts.
Me next.
See?
Facts.
Okay. Okay. So
In less than 10 words.
this
He does
episode
not have
has
a
been
dog.
crazy. I say all 5.
All 5 eliminated. Yes, I agree.
No.
Focus.
The power of friendship is the real thing that we're earning. Because we're not making any money.
You're gonna be losing money at this rate. Laxamus.
I've never reached round 5, so I'm glad to do it with friends.
That means someone should kill her for the lols, cause you're all jokers, aren't you? Fucking vote her out, cause it's a fucking laugh. It's a fucking hoot. It's a fucking jape. Bulldozer.
Let's go all in.
Yes, kill everyone. That's the way. That's the strategy. That's what you mean, right? Kill everyone, right?
Whatever gets you to sleep.
Oh,
Nothing.
I just want to
Alcohol mainly.
I
Players.
just want to like comfort everyone that I got a puke bucket with me, so just in case. Don't worry.
Very small.
Please don't
Like
puke
your
on
name
Very
this
has
small
to
puke
be-
bucket.
It might be, but like it'll do. It'll do.
It's more of a puke hole. Players, the votes are now open. You may now vote to. Why don't you all vote shield? That way you all die. You don't have to waste any fucking round 5 questions. I have received 1 vote. I have received 2 votes. I have received 3 votes. I have received a declaration of abs. What? Someone told me that Doje is love. Gang, this isn't a fucking MySpace page. You don't just post your opinions on it. So you vote.
Doggy.
Oh, Hanshara, I'm afraid I must refund you for your changed bow tie because I do not wear bow ties on this program. That's for somebody else. Players!
Change the floating bow tie.
He is back.
What? What?
It's back.
Marzipan, you're muted.
It's magic.
Marzipan, did you say something?
Masterman, you're still muted. No, you didn't say anything. It's in your imagination, Sam. Don't worry about it.
I have a bar of drunkard deck, so I have to constantly mute
What's
my...
drink?
Yeah, because it's literally a bar at the back.
Sorry, I'm all out of alcohol, guys. Sorry.
Players, I have received 5 votes. Is there a god out there that will allow one of these 5 votes to be an elimination, or a shield, or a defend? I pray to thee, God, tell me they did not vote to abstain. For the love of God, tell me they did not vote to abstain. Did they? Fuck!
I've never seen you so upset in my life, Samuel. Never.
This is a dark day
All
for
or
5.
nothing, man. All or nothing.
Money
Good luck.
means nothing.
Good luck collecting on our debt, Sam.
Players, welcome to round 5. Do you know why this hurts, players? Because by the rules of 5, although you all have a negative bank account and deserve nothing but scorn, per the rules of 5, you cannot play for a negative amount because this is not Fool's Gold. That is a Fool's Gold rule. So, by the powers unfortunately vested in me by myself, you will play for the minimum of $5.
What about the $1 for the dog?
It's included in there. Players, you will play for $5. Here's how this round works. You will have 60 seconds to answer the question. During that time, you can discuss openly with the other players, but I need to see the answer on the screen before the time is up. If you do work as a team, you can go away, discuss, don't discuss. But remember, you are still playing as individuals. You are not playing as a team, you're playing as individuals. So if only one person gets all 5 right, if one player manages to get all 5 right, they will win $5 in the bank accounts. That being said, also, I believe one person wasn't sure how the show works. Wolfie, June, don't worry. There are rules online. If you want to find the rules, you can find them over in our Discord. That being said, I'm gonna hide the chat box. I would like to ask the players, although it is such a high amount, for the stakes we have at hand, please minimize any Twitch streams you have open of this, so you might be unable to see what the chat is saying. That being said, Marzipan, Z, Welkus, Lakshamas, Bulldozer, Irfan, are you ready to play for $5? The second team in FIVE history with a negative amount. I hope you all get it wrong on the first question and I can cry to sleep. Question number 1. And it's going to be about England. Which English conflict lasted from 1642 to 1646?
I really wanted to be Jenkins here. So bad. But it's not, isn't it?
I've heard of D.
Is it actually the 12-year war? Is it something that's
45 seconds left.
I mean,
I don't know. It seems like A and C are like the more logical answers.
Yeah,
but then,
but-
of course, logic has been working against
Really?
me for a while.
Yeah, but final round questions can get screwy. Okay, I'm gonna go for D.
30 seconds
Someone else
left.
choose something
Yeah,
else. Someone
I'm
else
for
choose something
I'll go
else.
for B, I guess.
Okay.
I can go for C, I guess.
Okay, I'll go for D.
I'll go for
20
A, I
seconds.
guess.
Second.
All right. Okay, that's a strategy.
Oh, thank God, you're
Hang on.
splitting it, so we only have to deal with one of you dipshits after this one.
Can we just
yeah, you can put your
like,
answers on. You can put your
everyone
answers
the same
on.
answer.
Yeah, you can put your answers on the screen already if you'd like to.
Okay. Second English Civil War. Okay.
We've got 4 answers.
And that's time. Marzipan,
We
you put
intend
A.
to inflict ourselves on you for as long as we possibly can.
Players, you can put your answers down. Marzipan, you have voted for A, First English Civil War. Welkus, you voted for B, the 4-Year War. Bulldozer, Irfan, you voted for C, the Second English Civil War. Lakshamas and Z, you voted for D, the 12-Year War. No one voted for E, the War of Jenkins' Year. Which means if it is the War of Jenkins' Year, the game will mercifully end here and now. If not, one of you will be 20% of your way on the step ladder of glory to $5. So now is the moment of truth. The question is the answer either A, B, C, or D? The answer to that question is yes. One of you, or 2 of you in this case, are correct. The question is, which one of you dipshits will be moving on to get the second question wrong? The answer is A, First English Civil War. Marzipan is correct. Which means
Jamazi.
Z,
It's all the dog.
Welkus,
It's the dog.
Lakshamas,
The dog.
and the Bulldozer Irfan, you have been eliminated from tonight's episode of FIVE. Normally, this is when I would eliminate you players and tell you to go to altar here, but seeing as how you are working together to be stupid, I will keep you in to ensure Marzipan loses this. So you are not able to answer, only Marzipan can answer the next question. But you, of course, can. You can still help him, of course. It's not gonna work. In fact, I think by keeping you in here, he is now 4 times more likely to get it wrong. There is no way in hell he will get this all right. Not a snowball's
$5.
chance. Not a chance in hell. I would double the money if he got it right. Hell, I might even quadruple it. I'll see.
Okay.
We'll hold you to that.
You hold you to that with wonderful.
Yeah. So now this is supposed to be the vote for the round 5, but doesn't apply in this round. So, Marzipan, you are the only survivor. You are now moving on to round 2.
Doggy power.
And this question
Power.
is music.
Music.
What musical term means extremely fast at 168 to 177 beats per minute?
They're so mean.
I mean,
Any idea, Marzi?
Presto and
Oh,
Prestissimo.
hi there.
Like,
You can't bring another player in. It's cheating. You can't bring an outsider in.
He's
It's not how
stupid as well.
I know he's stupid as well. I know the person. Hold on, I'm gonna start the timer again. No outside interference. It's not how this works.
Allegro means not.
Yeah, I don't think it's Allegro.
Yeah.
Does Raina know the answer? Raina might know the answer in chat.
So wait, what does Allegro mean? I'm not musically inclined at all.
It's fast. All of this means fast, but which is
Okay.
extremely fast? That's the question.
40 seconds left on the
know.
clock.
Italian
That's all
here.
magic.
Raina, you can put your answer in the chat if you like to, if you think you know the answer. But the players can't see the answer. Go ahead.
you could go with C, Prestissimo. Like,
30 seconds left on the clock. I need the answer on
Yeah.
screen before the time is
Oh,
up.
man.
Isimo like very or little? Much.
yeah,
Yeah, it
I'd
could
say
be
C or D.
Prestissimo.
20 seconds left,
Presto is
players.
fast, but not extremely fast, I think. Because I know
Sure.
there's a song called
Fun,
Presto.
any opinions? 10 seconds left. I need an answer on the
I'm
screen.
relying on you guys this time.
8
put
seconds.
up your
I
answer,
to go
though.
first.
We need an
Go
answer on the
hard.
screen. You can't just drink. I need an answer. I need an answer on the screen. You can't just. Oh, I trust you guys. Drinks. No, that's not how this show works. You still got a fucking answer. And time.
He showed.
Marzipan, you put C, Prestissimo. If you are correct, you will be 2/5 of your way to the money, which means you get 3 more questions, which means there could be a chance for a clean run. If you get this wrong, which I'm pretty, I would bet all of the ass in Ass Town you have this wrong. The game is
the last
over.
order, and he has other priorities.
True, yeah, this last order is in Singapore right now. He is down his drink. He's not even opening his eyes clearly.
It's 10:30.
Yeah, we know. So, for potentially the final time tonight, the question, is it C, Prestissimo? The answer is... fucking correct! The answer is D, Presto!
Oh,
Presto!
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Now, you are not wrong that Prestissimo is extremely fast, but Prestissimo means as quickly as possible. It is one step faster than Presto at 200 beats per minute. Presto is one step below at extremely fast at 168 to 177 beats per minute. Well,
Oh, sorry, Marzi. This is on me. I actually know the piece actually.
Oh, so you betray
it's not a
us.
song, it's an Italian term.
It's a musical piece as well. There's a musical piece called Presto. Yeah,
Well,
no question.
players.
I like the classical music.
I'm afraid I must take back the $5 I gave you generously.
Aww.
You win nothing. You lose nothing, but you win nothing, which means it is the end of the show. Now, before we go and all that kind of stuff, we're gonna get the plugs from the players. I think Marzipan's dealing with final orders. We'll let him deal with it first. We'll start with Bulldozer Fan. Where can people find you should you wish to be found? And of course, yes, Raina, you got that absolutely right. Bulldozer,
Okay,
go ahead.
Irfan_GPMax at Twitter and Instagram, and also follow RapperMax at Twitter and Instagram.
I can post one link in the chat for them to see. What would you like me to post?
Just post mine.
Just post your
Irfan_GPMax.
for
Irfan_GPMax.
for which one?
Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, let me go find the Instagram for that one. While I do, let's go over to Lakshimas. Where can people find you should you wish to be found?
Projector this weekend.
Yes.
There's 2 improv shows.
Yes.
Come see.
Let me go find Irfan's. Yes. So Lakshimas will be doing a show over at the projector. The Funny Artists comedy community. What's the fucking name of it? Funny. Do you know the name of your own show, Lakshimas?
The latecomers open for something.
You don't know the name of the show you're on.
Something very funny opinions.
It.
I don't know.
Very funny opinion.
You're being paid for the show, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. Hey, thanks, Raymond, for the cheers. It is, of course, the Otters United FC present another clearly excellent opinion.
Yes.
It is a sketch and improv comedy show. Ticket link is in the chat. Lakshman has no idea where they are now. Let's go over to Welkers. Where can people find you should you wish to be found?
You can find me in the Discord for Mr. Sam C's channel, and I intend to be signing up for more episodes of fiVe as soon as sign-ups are open. So you can catch me back here on fiVe doing my best to inflict more peace and harmony on Necktie Sam's increasingly stressful world.
Five signups are now available for December. If you would like to try your hand at five, go over to the link in the chat and sign up for your chance to win some of my money, because these fuckers sure ain't. Z!
Hey.
Plugs.
Oh, right. You can find me on YouTube at APAC Wrestling. I am the announcer there for that promotion, and also you can find me on Instagram at Z and Company. ZhiandCompany.
I can put one link in the chat. Which one do you want it to be?
The Instagram one, and look out for me making a Twitter as well in the future once I get things sorted. I intend to put more voice acting stuff there in the future on Instagram and Twitter.
Last but not least, Marzipan, where can people find you should you wish to be found?
Well, I run an art studio down, mainly for the Singaporeans. I run an art studio down at Katong Shopping Center. I think Sam can post the Instagram link for you to find me there. And of course,
would you like to tell them
that will be there.
Would you like to tell people the name of this shop so they don't just... I can put the link up, but it's good
the link is there, but it's basically Avant-Garde Art Space is down at Katong Shopping Center. So come and find me, come and find Nera. She'll be here.
Fantastic. Now, fuck these people. Let's go to my own promotions. End of the month, we were gonna have the best of the best returning one more time for fiVe's Devil's Duel. They'll be playing for $1,000. Kanmani, Dia, Mouse, Raina in the chat will be back to play for that one. As you can tell, she has proved her smarts tonight. Next week, we're gonna have Trickster, John Gracie, Judicator from chat, Crow, and Mikhail will be back on the show to see whether they can win the $500. But that's not what we have. We don't just have game shows on this channel. On Friday, the Bowtie Guy comes back to host a Among Us mega stream with some of the most amazing players available. Miles, Rev Ryan, Uncle Ali, Judicator, Sinu Ito, JDL, Cornelius Lowe, Raina, Stephen Boats Everything, Karela, Zul, Arif Johan, and Momohiro Kohi will be on to see if they can suss their way out of a victory or into a death. But of course, this coming Saturday, it is going to be, you know it, I know it, and I fear it. It's Horror Night, Saturday on the channel. You pay, I do. We have a lot of painful things this time, and we'll be uploading the menu tomorrow on the Discord if you want to see what I'm going to put myself through. That being said, if you haven't given a follow, please give a follow. Donate, feel free to give a sub if you like. I'm not gonna pressure y'all. I'm just here to have a good time when I actually have players who want to play the game.
We play.
We played, we won in our own way.
Sam's hitting the salt hard.
We played you, Sam. We played you.
Played nothing. You have played nothing. We're gonna go on the raid, and we're raiding the amazing Bethany Black, aka Bethany Black, stand-up comedian, actress, and just overall decent, lovely human being. My thanks, in this case, no thanks to Marzipan, Z, Welkers, Lakshmas, and the Bulldozer, Irfan, for being on the show. Thank you, Zagreus, for the bits. Bless your heart. A big thanks to Zagreus for the bits, Psychic for the bits, Henshara for the bits, Zagreus for the resub. That's all we thank. My name is Necktie Sam. We will see you next Tuesday for another episode 5. Till then.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I hate all your happiness. And we're out. Fuck me. That was brilliant, you fuckers. That was absolutely brilliant.